An Austin police detective is on administrative duty tonight after a shooting in Burnet County.
Investigators say he was on his way home last night when he came across a road rage incident on 1431 outside of Marble Falls. A man was pointing a gun at a family of 3 in another car. The off-duty detective got out and exchanged fire with the suspect, wounding him and ending that threat. KVUE's Molly Oak talked to APD Interim Chief Brian Manley today, and he says his officers are never really off duty.
Yeah, that's right. Chief Manley said it starts with training. From day one, officers know that even when they're off duty, they may not be. And the president of the Austin Police Association echoed that same sentiment. Today, Ken Cassidy catches up on work in his office. But last night, he was on his way to Marble Falls, thinking his colleague and friend had been shot.
By the time I was halfway out into Marble Falls, I got a phone call saying no, it was the opposite, so that was a big relief.
Cassidy spoke with the detective last night, who's lived in the area for years.
And he said it was just like the snap of his finger that he went into police mode and was having to use deadly force.
Today, both Cassidy and Chief Brian Manley are calling him a hero.
There's no doubt in the sheriff's mind up there that there would have been dead people on the side of the road, victims, if this officer would not have been where he was at that time.
Our detective saved lives last night based on the actions that he took. Had he not been on that stretch of roadway at that time, there's really no telling what would have happened.
Agreeing that even when the uniform comes off, the pledge to serve and protect still stands.
And you try to leave work behind, but when I talked to him last night, one of the things he told me was that, you know, it's amazing how you can be driving home, you know, just thinking about your kids or your family or what you're going to do the next day. Then all of a sudden you have an incident like this occur in front of you.
Quickly reverting back to basics.
You train them to recognize the fact that even though you're off duty, you really aren't.
An understanding, a promise to keep the community safe with or without a badge on. And Cassidy went on to say he already spoke to the chief about the detective's actions, and he believes the detective deserves to be honored with a Medal of Valor. In the studio, Molly Oak, KVUE News.